She lies unconscious on the hospital bed, fighting for her life, yet later describes being outside on the hospital ledge. It's 1977, a hospital room in Seattle. Machines hum quietly, staff move with urgency. On the bed, a woman known as Maria lies in critical condition. Her breathing is failing, her body is shutting down. Every movement around her is focused on keeping her alive. But from her perspective, something else begins. She later described a sudden shift, not pain, not confusion, but separation, a feeling of lifting, of rising, away from her body. She said she became aware of the room below her. Doctors working, hands moving, voices overlapping in urgency. She could see details, where people were standing, what they were doing, how they were reacting, not from the bed, but from above it. Then, she described drifting further, out of the room, through the hospital space, not walking, not touching anything, just moving, observing. She recalled passing through corridors, spaces she didn't consciously travel through, until she found herself outside the building. And there, on a ledge several floors up, she noticed something, a shoe, worn, dark in colour, with a scuffed toe, and one lace tucked beneath the sole, positioned in a way that made it difficult to see from below. Not something you would casually notice, but she did. Maria survived, and when she regained consciousness, she told hospital staff what she had experienced. Not just the feeling of leaving her body, but what she had seen, including the shoe, its position, its details, where it was. The account was later documented by a hospital social worker, Kimberly Clark. At first, the claim sounded unusual until it was checked. Clark went to the location Maria had described. It wasn't obvious. It required looking from the correct angle, moving around the building, searching along the ledge, and then it was there. A shoe, matching the description Maria had given, in the exact position she had described. The case would go on to be discussed within near-death experience research, not as proof, but as a question, because cases like this are often described during extreme physical stress, where the brain is under pressure, where perception can shift, where memory can construct experiences that feel real. But this account included something specific, a physical object, in a location Maria had no clear access to, no direct line of sight, no known way of observing. Very little is publicly known about Maria beyond the case itself. Her name was changed to protect her identity. Her exact medical condition was not fully detailed in published accounts, only that she was close to death, and that she survived. What remained wasn't just her experience, but the details she brought back with her. Because many people described light, or calm, or presence, but Maria described something else. Something physical, something specific, something that could be checked, and was. And whether that moment was perception, coincidence, or something not yet understood, the question remains: how do you see something from a place your body never reached?